Happy Monday to you, yeah. Stupid. Right, okay, so really quick. Dobbs, in-play trading. So this is a software, the betting guy. You can sign up to the waiting list now. Oh, wait a minute, wait one goddamn minute. I'll put a link in the show notes. Here it is. We finally got the waiting list up and running. Here it is. There it is, there's me. And I also tell you why it's not for you. I know, what are you waiting for video? There I am. Oh God, what a geek. The software is not for everybody because I don't want everybody to think you're going to make money from it. So I also do a video there showing you why it's not for you. Anyway, right. So I wanted to highlight to you the process, a really quick process. Like I said, I don't know if I'm trading this yet. I'm just showing you what you should be looking for. So here we go. We've got a Mark Johnson horse, Freddie not in the saddle, and so I've just simply clicked down there. And it comes up and tells me made all, ridden over 2 furlongs out, going play, and it went 2.58 and then went to an in-play low of obviously 1.01 because it won the race and went to a higher 3.9. And then it went to Pontefract next time out and was position 4 of 9 runners. And it went from 5.6 to 2.42, so it dropped 56%, 57% nearly. And we can see here, soon led, pushed along. And so we go up here, justify favouritism with good success in fourth, Smallfield, Leicester. This is a Racing Post spotlights, by the way. Pontefract in September, but even that farm says here. Right. And so it all looks good here, doesn't it? So we know that, hell, it went down 56% in his last race, even though it didn't win, it came 4th, and it went down to 2.42. We know here that it went from 2.48 to 1.01, and it was a favourite at the time of the race. And that, for me, isn't quite enough information. By the way, if you do want to put in your notes as well, your tracker, this will email you the night before, so you can put in whatever information you want there. Travels well, always gets a lead, always goes down in running, no need to look at replays or whatever you may be doing. Right, so next I go to the Racing Post, and I just want a quick look. So let's have a look. Desert Friend. This is going to be a longer email, longer thingy than I thought video. And let's just go here. And what I do, I move this across like this. And so we know that it's in stall 9. Oh, it did well to get across from stall 9 at Ponty. Let's have a look.
And they're off.
Okay, there it is.
And a little slow to begin was Spirit of Land, and through the early stages,
Maybe not. Oh, it is that one. Is it? I'm sure it is, yeah. Is it? I don't know if it is that one or not. Well, it's that one there anyway. As you can see, whatever happened, it did well to show. Let's just have a look at that again. Right. Let's be crystal clear on the colours. Maybe, I don't know. Track leaders. Soon led, pushed along with 2 furlongs out. Right, let's have a look. I want to make sure that because for me, the way the horse starts, it's not good enough just to be soon led. I want to show natural speed, natural quick speed from the stalls. Yeah, so it was that one on the far side there, just went across. So it didn't show as natural speed as that one there, but you can't stop it. Look how fast it is. It's a fast horse from the speed, from the stalls, which for me is a positive. Anyway, so we can see here. And while I'm doing this now, what I do is I just quickly, because for me not a great deal happens at this point in the race, so I just want to see what Great Story has done. I want to see what Tribal Commander has done since. And I'm still watching that as well. So there he's gone 13 of 16, that's not a good run. And that's gone 4 of 16, 71, that's an okay run. I want to see a bit more, to be perfectly honest. Still in the lead, let's see if I can just get another one. No, there's not much there. So there's not much to go on previous form. I want to see that the form is working out pretty well. Now, it's probably not enough there for me. However, let's just see if we can fast forward this. Too far, brilliant. You can see I'm receding, can't you? I'm back to where I started. Sometimes you might as well just not even fast forward it. Right, so let's have a look, see how the rest of them are travelling. So we can see that they're obviously getting rid along here. That's travelling well, they won there. Still travelling well on the home turn. Push forward, that's travelling super well. Whips her out. Looks like it's beating Allens up. Obviously, it was beating Allens up. For me, I'm surprised it went down so low as it did, to be perfectly honest. It did go really, really low in running. Was it 2 point something in running? And yeah, we know that the race wasn't fantastic. The results haven't been fantastic, but you've got to be careful because you're only basing your opinion on 2 horses. Now, for me, I like to see a little bit more than 2 horses. That ran okay, and that hasn't run okay, or vice versa. One of the two. One's ran well, and one hasn't. I think it was that one that ran okay. So you've got limited source of knowledge there. So you just got to be a little bit careful on how much weight you do put on that. So now I want to see if there's any other front runners in the race, because if this is clear on its own, then I know the price is short anyway. It's 2.08 on Betfair. Yeah, 2.08. So I mean, you might be able to get 30% profit. I don't know, but it is very, very short. This is just an example, by the way, guys. I'm just showing you an example. So 7:15. So let's go across to the races tab. Here we go. Don't miss out on our weekly episode. Right, Kempton 7:15. Let's do this. Right, so we can see this one here. Let's have a quick look. Prominent, slowly in stride. Not clear. Ideally, that's not running. It's got soon push the one. That's no good. Slowly into stride. If you have got the time, by the way, by all means watch the replay so you can actually see a bit more information. Mid-division. Slowly. A lot of these, this sort of races, a lot of these newcomers will be slowly into stride because I think that's the one we've just seen. Sluggish start because they don't know the job. They have no idea. All of a sudden they've been put into these stalls and like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Here we go. Let's have a look at this one. Could be the second favourite. No records, no records. So obviously, because I haven't run. So on this one, it's very, very interesting because it's 6.6, but it's never run before. So it is going to run green. So there's no doubt about it. So that our horse here, Desert Friend, has got a massive advantage because it's obviously run before, so knows its job, knows what it's doing. We've seen it come up the stalls. It's very, very fast up the stalls. And these horses here are very, very sluggish. So I believe this is drawn in stall 4 today. Draw 4, yeah, draw 4. So for me, that will definitely get the lead, and that will definitely come in. Oh, it's 2.18 now. So what I would tend to do in this sort of situation, again, I want to do a little bit, I know it's been 8 minutes, but I might want to do a little bit more research. Just to absolutely guarantee there's no other front runner, and I would probably enter the market around about 3 minutes before the off, rather than like I normally say, go right on the bell, go as close to off time as I possibly can do. I suspect there will be pre-race money from this, because if we're seeing this as a front runner, you can bet your bottom dollar there's other people who are seeing this as a potential front runner, and so I would set. And then what happens is that 3 minutes before the off or 2 minutes before the off, other in-play traders come in and the price will come down because of a weight of money from in-play traders. And so we want to ride that money to make sure we get our profit. So we just ride that, we get in there and we ride that money that goes down to post time, because I'm sure that I think it's around about 80% of absolute guaranteed front runners that I look at anyway do get. 80% is a bit of a guess. But everything that I put on the podcast, everything's happened. About back in 3 minutes, about 3 minutes before the off. I'll just snooze this. Yeah, so for me, that's the way I personally like to play, and I find the best results. So I enter the market 3 minutes before the off and ride the rest of the in-play boys' money when they come into the market. Obviously, that impacts on the price, and the price will come in. From what I can see, he's going to have no troubles getting the lead, and it looks fairly straightforward from an in-play trade. But because of a price, like I said, I've got a free training coming out. Because of a price is 2.18, there's no way you can get a dob out of this unless it wins a race, or practically wins a race. So what you want to be looking at is smaller percentage profits. And so for me, I never trade anything above or below even money, because there's not that much movement in the price because obviously there can't be because it's twos, and so I'll be going probably around about 30% if I do this horse. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this. This is just quickly sums up what we look for, or what I look for in a potential in-play trade. Very, very interesting, I suppose, this one. And yeah, something. Let's have a look. So it's been no money. It's no really massive money either way. Yeah, so gives you a little bit of an insight anyway to my way of thinking and what I do. I've got a pretty awesome quiff going on today, haven't I? Bloody wind. Okay, guys, have an awesome day. Own Monday and own the week. If you have a productive Monday, you will have a productive week, I promise you. All right, Betting Nation, thank you so much. I will put a link to the waiting list as well because we'll be opening the doors in around about 6 weeks, and there's obviously limited numbers like last time, and so we will make sure that we give priority to the waiting list first of all. All right, Betting Nation, have a super duper 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 day, and we'll speak tomorrow. All right, dudes, bye bye.